demonetization just yet. Ritu, in fact, earlier in the day caught up with ICICI Bank's MD and CEO Chanda Kochhar to get a sense of how the move is impacting their business and the response they are getting on their online payments ecosystem. Take a look.
Yes, indeed. First of all, I think if you look at the banks, they've geared up their scale so as to be able to handle these increase in transactions with the branches. Then, they work towards recalibrating the ATMs. We were the first bank to start recalibrating it towards the 2,000 rupee and the 500 rupee notes. And then we are all working towards making sure that the currency reaches, as remote areas as possible, reaches the business correspondents. So as we speak, for us also more than 5,000 business correspondents have received currency and so on. And then comes to, as you said, the focus on the digital channels. I think this is a great transformation that's happening in the economy, where people are now being more and more open to use digital channels. On the first day itself, we announced that, we doubled the limit for the debit card usage. And we've seen that, we are currently at run rates where the debit card transactions are double than the normal rate for us. The value of debit card transactions has gone up. The value of and the number of transactions on the mobile banking have gone up substantially. There's a huge demand for installation of POS terminals, and we are all installing those. And people whose debit cards were so far lying inactive, they've started using them. So there's a huge drive towards the digital and no cash kind of modes of payment.
Talking about the POS terminals, that is one thing that the banks are doing other than ATMs, and we understand only 10% of the over 2 lakh ATMs have been recalibrated so far. What steps is the bank taking to reach the cash to the far-flung areas, to the rural areas where there's fewer ATMs and fewer bank accounts and debit card usage?
The rural areas have the micro ATMs, they have the business correspondents. First of all, wherever we have branches in the rural areas, we have been from day one making cash reach there. But now, as I said, the banks have started reaching cash to the business correspondents as well. There the micro ATMs are working. Some of the camps that I spoke about, that talks about making cash reach the remote areas. The mobile vans that I spoke about, that is about making the cash reach the far-flung areas.
Could you give us some figures in terms of the deposits you've received so far in the exchanges you've made at ICICI Bank?
If I give you rounded numbers, end of day, the deposit inflow is about 32,000 crores.